I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she Jamaica, baby. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. All this getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 545, had the lights on us. Fries on the side of an ice cola. You know that rides at the tires fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia.
Hey, what it do, what it do?
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He's got space inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This returnable from the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. You want to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
You're okay, your daughter's fine. You're okay.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoting to just buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm on a trip. Blink at my bit. I snack on my. Won't break, won't miss, rich took his chick out. We got to start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss some of daddy like
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford.
Open that door. Open that door, Hayden. The top.
Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after them.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
I just sent it to you.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. There was Will McDonald bursting in there and making that play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Play action. It's gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
I heard when that fuck go 5. You touch them all, make sure that's straight. You see a little bit more? Let's catch up. Too much.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Rodgers now to throw. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for 3rd and 7. Now is Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Oh, such great concentration. They're going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Harmony.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard
Hey
line.
then. I'm just cool at it, bro.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Come on.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other.
Hall has it knocked loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now Goff. His throw incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Goff now to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Take my nose.
To the air again. Goff. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A shotgun snap for Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit. And instead,
trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
In motion goes Patrick. After the interception, here's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. While for incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Gone. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On 4th down, Goff. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 35 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Put them hard enough.
In motion, the tight end.
I'm going to smoke that ball.
Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Back to throw. Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now it's Goff. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
I tell you, boy, I be trying to look at
a chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
You hungry?
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
Man, you better get that piece.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I beat it. Because I was hungry. Now eat it. All right, we'll go to sleep. Say something back again.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback.
Get up
and
there.
the third quarter will start from the 30. The
Man,
New
be
York
quiet
offense
and get on
taking
that
over
catch
for their
right
next
now.
possession. It's a tied football game
wake
here.
up,
What do you think,
wake
Charles,
up
the
the
message
girl
was at
and kick
halftime?
your ass.
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Flushed out right. That one taken in by Corley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stuff.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And that is caught. Touchdown.